All right, Mayor, I believe we're on. You have to be behind the camera and in front of the camera. It's a little tricky. I'm assuming that we're on. Good morning, Saturday morning, July 10th, here in Trinidad, Colorado. Thank you for joining me, Mayor.
Oh, thank you for asking. It's just wonderful to see that the farmers market is back up. How you doing, buddy? Here's Mr. Walker. He's an old friend. Went to school with him. How you doing there, Bob? Good. How are you? I'm good. What's going on?
How are you, sir? Tom Murphy. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Just so you know, we're live on YouTube right now, so you got to say hi. No, come back here. Come back here. I want to talk to you.
Live on TV.
In fact, hey, so why don't you guys come down here and share some memories, and I'll watch the camera. You guys know each other.
Yeah, we have some memories.
Oh yeah, we got the long memories. What have you been doing, Bob?
Trying to take care of the old house. That's about it.
How about the beach? Are they getting cold now?
I got them. Trying to.
Good. What are you going to do? Just doing the mayor's job right now. That's going on in town. There's just a tremendous amount of stuff.
He's got a 50-year anniversary coming up. This fella right here.
Yeah,
Wonderful. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Where's Mama?
She's at home. She wasn't feeling too great last night, so might be down later on. So what are your interests about Trinidad? Any questions you got going on?
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I think what's happening here is great. Everything's coming together, it seems like. This township is better. We've got the park going, so I think it's good.
Well, city council, we're trying to make some good decisions. Why this community forward. The city's been in and out spiral for some years. What's interesting about it is that interest there is across the state, even in a lot of parts of the country. I go to Denver, I have been going to Denver because it was COVID-19. But prior to that, I would go to Denver like twice a week. Different meetings. You see people that are interested. What's it being gym down? Some people that never stopped there, but we have now. The time that we have stopped there, it was for gas. But we were not. We decided to stop and look down, and we got to look for more town. We understand that.
I guess there's people moving in from
Hey, how are you?
Come on in here. Get on YouTube, Kenny. Come on.
What?
Come in and get on YouTube. He wants to
We got a chair over here.
No, there's just so much interest in Trinidad. It's amazing. We're getting a lot of money. And the biggest thing that we're having difficulty right now is trying to understand how you access all this. Yesterday, our representative got a meeting set up with her next week. Our city manager, our economic development director, and our grant writer all sat in on the meeting, the first meeting, how to figure out this money, what's out there, how do you access it, because there's different components. Some of it could be for business, some of it could be for municipalities, some of it could be counties, some of it could be individuals. So it's just pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's going on pretty diverse.
Well, it is. The money that's out there, like I said, what's really crazy is right now is there was a lot of the rules have not been put in play yet. They're still developing some of the rules.
Well, they have never had the rules. We got them now. Everything's great. I think Trinidad's looking up. We're just starting to hopefully everything will work out here. To where our younger people want to stay here and make something.
I'm not sure if you read one of the most recent things that we're doing. We just entered into an agreement with the Greenway Foundation. The guy in Denver, he did there's a mile section downtown. His dad started the foundation somewhere in the 70s. We're doing that downtown rails back then. Well, they cleaned it up and they got some stuff on the river. So we entered into the agreement with them to do a visioning for art. Safeway. Right. So, the guy would lead couple of weeks. And the community is divided. Yeah. So I can't go down and see what they were here already.
On the river?
Here. As a matter of fact, the guy was here a couple of weeks ago. They were asking the meeting. What did you like this? There's a month. They gave a lot of it. And then he's going to come back.
Well, y'all have a good day. Nice speaking with you.
They would bring back those visions that they think. Our idea is put their foot down on it so we can work. What do you think? Well, you know, the thing about it is we have 3 areas around here, Bob. You know, we'll have 3 areas. There'll be a tourist interest. Of course, we have to speak to the Trinidad Lake and we'll have the river. So we can develop all 3. And it'll become an area where there'll be more than just come and get gas here. Or just go to the lake and fish. So they'll collect a lot of different groups for people to do so keep people to get Trinidad longer. Yeah. And see where you live, you'll be able to watch all of it.
Yeah, I see it all the time. I wish they would have changed where they shoot off fireworks.
Yeah, I
It used
know.
to be out in the lake, and I had perfect view.
Well, at that time, we had our boat most of out of the
Yeah.
boat.
Oh, did you? I used to watch it from the deck.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that's good.
But maybe down the road they'll do it again. I don't know. Why did they quit doing it? Did they say
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if that was CPW. I don't know if it was Corps of Engineers.
Yeah.
I really don't know who.
Might have been. Who knows? Whoever does it, right? Phil, I gotta get going.
All right, go get your peaches.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have some peaches.
Good talking to you.
Good talking to you.
All
Thank
righty.
you so much.
You guys coming to our end?
You're doing a great job. I'll be there.
All right, thank you.
You just gotta shut up.
All right, good. All right, take care.
All right, too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet.
You take care.
Check it out, Trinidad Times TV on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share, subscribe. We need more subscribers. We need to get to 1,000.
I
So
remember, Richie. This is my granddaughter. Remember that Trinidad Times TV 71? Remember that?
YouTube on YouTube. That's my channel. Get your friends to subscribe.
I'm good. How are you?
Well, thank you.
My wife, Virginia.
Hi Virginia. Tom Murphy.
I do. What's going on here?
We're live on YouTube. You guys aren't in the frame right now, but he just interviewed with the mayor talking about Trinidad.
Murphy, are you from Murphy? Bill?
Yep, that's me.
You were the guy I went through years ago for my stepdad when he passed away
Probably. Yep, I've been there since. What's that?
in the 80s.
That would have been my dad. I was there, but my dad was in charge. He was the boss.
Right, but you were the one that helped me, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
We've been here for 40 years this
I
year.
know you've been here a long time. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Been fixing up, getting a new roof here as soon as we have the money. We're just, thanks to the mayor and some others, we just got a historical landmark designation on Tuesday.
Should do that in the building.
Yeah, so now that the money that I'm spending, I can apply for tax credits. And one of the things I want to talk with the mayor, there's so much money coming available to assist Main Street instead of Wall Street that there's some other stuff that we can get done.
Good.
So I've done the inside for 40 years. It's done.
See, that's something that we just did is that we allow more people that have historic buildings in town to apply for that historical designation. So it opens up availability. You got to stay within some parameters of what you can do, but there's many available to help you update your if it's a business or a building. To do that.
Because those buildings, it's like the movie of Tom Hanks and Shelley Long. It's a money thing. you just keep
Everything in
pouring.
and it's still.
Yeah. But you know, it's been worthwhile. It's been an adventure for me to do it. You know, fix it up. So what you see on the outside is a reflective that's on the inside. But the outside here in about 3 months, we're gonna have a beautiful roof on there, and then we're starting to paint the facade. It's gonna be.
That's a beautiful building.
And we changed the name, and we're still funeral home.
Right.
But you know, across the street is the Baca House.
Yeah.
Felipe Baca.
Right.
the Bloom House, and then the gentleman that built my house is the guy that built this A-frame right behind this sign here.
Okay.
Waterworks. His name was Delos Allen Chappelle. And so when I was getting ready, because I'm going to do some other things in my building, I was like, what am I going to call this? Could call it Murph's house, but I think people just thought it was a big fraternity house. So it just dawned on me, Baca House, Bloom House, Chappelle. Why not go with the historical, people that had done so much fraternity acts at Big Trail Days. So.
Yeah.
That's great.
Now, hopefully, it'll allow it'll get people to have buildings in town to do that themselves. So that we can.
Is anybody doing anything with Osmo Red Building?
Well, I know that Dana Crawford owns it, and she's talked about doing something, but she hasn't put anything to paper yet as to what she wants to do.
Is it that wrong?
Osmo's
Yeah.
Red.
Oh, the Opera
Boy,
House.
that's a gold mine waiting to happen. What's the matter with everybody?
Well, she owns it, so it's just a matter of.
Piece by piece, though. I mean,
Does
even
she own other pit properties and she's fixing them up? Oh, that.
She bought the U Street School, and she's going to turn that into some living spaces. Matter of fact, that's kind of her, other than the Fox Theater, that's her primary project individually.
Yeah.
But she's working on both right now. But she owns other buildings right now. She owns the ADAD building, of course. They just opened up that new, what do they call that? It's kind of like where different people rent space, they sell it.
Oh, the loft thing down
On Main Street, right there.
We went in there last week, me and I. I mean, it's cool. There's a lot of people in there that are.
What are they doing with it? What are
Well,
they?
like, let's say you wanted to sell some stuff like that, you can rent a space.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, that's cool.
So,
Anything, huh?
oh yeah.
Kevon.
no, Kayvon's next door. Yeah, Kayvon's buying. He's kind of following in Jay Shimino and Dana Crawford's footsteps, and
Yeah.
buying up some property and has a commitment to fix it up. It's overwhelming to think of what's happening right now.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I said, there's so much interest in town. Matter of fact, yesterday I got an email from a guy that said that he has from Denver, and he has a business partner that is interested in doing something here in town. I don't know what. So I got to get someone from the city in contact with them to see what they want to do. So that's that type of interest. It's
I know that there's a lot of people coming in from Denver. I think they're buying, from what I understand, they're buying property.
It's like the guy that bought my mom's house. Trash.
Are you guys Trinidad natives?
Yeah. Born and raised.
But you guys went to school together, you said.
Yeah, we do. Actually, I'm from here. I was here in the 7th grade.
something like that.
Okay.
And I went to school with his wife.
Okay.
And I went to school with Phil. He's on. Oh, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff this guy does.
Oh, come on.
I heard he was quite a ball player.
Yeah, he put a hole through my hand, my left hand. Yeah, he was a good pitcher.
It was good times back then.
Hard pitcher, hard throws, man.
I didn't know about baseball. I thought it was basketball.
I did a little bit of baseball, basketball, football.
Okay, up there with
I was a little bit of track too. I didn't run, but I did a shot put is what I did.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a good baseball player, but he was better in basketball. I guess better in basketball. I mean, he was a good pitcher. He was good Rick.
Yeah.
Rick.
Oh, well,
Rick, yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Rick was a couple of years younger than we were.
He was about
Who did you guys play?
Road, Mahoney, Branson, Aguilar, Walsenburg. Once in a while, Trinidad Catholic, but not too often. A little higher class or lower. Single A.
Yeah, we were single A and they were double A. Double A, yeah.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All the other teams were all single A too, like Aguilar and Trinidad Catholic, I think, was double A. And Trinidad High was
Triple A, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
At that time, they would graduate students, close to 200 students a year.
Good high
Back
school.
in to see if he's freaking out. He might freak out.
It's a good art school. Because they used to play all of the double schools.
Colorado Springs, they played what's called it Denver. Thomas Jefferson. That was, in fact, that's who they lost to. I'm there for one pass. Darn it. They had him until that one pass. But Trinidad used to have a real good ball club. Excellent ball club.
Where do you, if you guys are from Romero, where did you play? Did you have a ball field up there?
Yeah, we had a baseball field now, the new building that's up there, the baseball field was right behind. Football field.
Southeast, yeah. Beautiful field.
He's up to play between the Gophers though, you know.
Yeah, you had to run like this, and then every once in a while you had to step over a hole.
You know, one time we were playing in, I think it was in Roy, New Mexico, I think we played, was it Roy?
I've never, you know what? I never went down there.
Anyway, we were playing football. And all of a sudden the whistle blows. There was a rattlesnake in the football field.
That was Texide. Texide,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that. Maybe that's where it was.
Yeah, we live up the mountain.
I was at that one.
Stop the game, man.
Yeah, they did. Then the guy comes out there with a stick and carries it off and throws it over in the field, and they all start playing again. They don't care if the snake comes back on the field or not.
Wow, I've never heard that before.
Oh, yeah.
Between the rattlesnake and they had a lot of gopher holes, believe me, you know. I'm surprised we didn't come up with a lot of twisted ankles out there.
You know, I had a bunch of gophers at the house. And I was trying to figure out how to get rid of them. I never could figure it out. And they just left. I don't know what happened.
You scared the hell out of them.
Mine kind of come and go. It's like
Maybe that's
3
what
months
it is.
ago, it's either that or they're in hibernation or something. But all of a sudden the dirt started popping up and now nothing.
Yeah, that's what it is in my house. Maybe it's the water.
I don't know. But how do they get there? Because it's a street around me. It's like where they come from?
I don't know. They just scoop from underground. I know that I can see those mounds, what do you call them? Berms. A berm all the way here. Out. And I see it from one side of the yard to the other side. And that's a good 100 feet, you know, across there. And they go all the way across there underground. So they could probably, burrow from anywhere.
Okay.
They get in there, they do a job.
Did you ride this thing here? Yeah. We're training. He's only a puppy.
Only a puppy.
6 months old.
Don't get him full grown.
What's that?
Don't get him full grown if he's only a
It's gonna
puppy.
be a horse.
He's like, he's only a puppy.
Yeah.
Right. What is it like?
See, we get talking to Camilla here.
Don't worry.
Get her over
I gotta get that dog in there.
Hey, Phil. All right, Bob. Pleasure. Take care of yourself. Mr. Murphy, you take care.
You bet.
Yes, you are.
Not
too.
jump
And I
on.
don't, you don't have to jump on me. I'm gonna walk away.
Hey Camilla.
Come on over, let's talk a little bit. Come on. Let's talk a little bit about tourism. Come on.
Phil, come on.
Come on.
I'm not a good talker.
Yes you are. You were on last week.
What do you mean you're not a good talker? That's a new one for you.
I'm not a
That's all you do. Is talk to people. You're good at it.
Well, you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Oh sure we do. Let me get my coffee out of the way though.
Have a seat.
No, you sit there between them.
No. I've got to do the camera. I have to make adjustments. Because you two are key components of the tourism board.
Don't talk to me as a tourism, talk to me as a vendor, I mean as a storefront downtown.
We'll do a little of both. How's it going for your business?
It's going actually really good.
Is it really good?
There's a lot of tourism.
You know, I was wondering, I know that like downtown and go through town, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of traffic.
There is a lot of
Yeah,
traffic.
it's 50-50. They're all livestock.
But the people are just the day trippers.
I'm like, I've never been to college.
Denver out of Carlsbad, out of Love.
There's not much more. Dad was
Down for the day,
130.
still totally. And they just love getting away.
What are they telling you? What are they telling you about Trinidad? Anything in particular, or is it just
The uniqueness of it, the quietness of it, the locals, and they just really like it. And they like the shops, everybody is so friendly. Every store is like that, which I am very pleased with.
what do you think about the new place there that Dana Crawford opened on? I hope it does too. Have you been in there?
Yes.
He and I went in there last year. We even bought a rug.
Yeah. Those restaurants.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Yeah. I hope it succeeds. I know a lot of people that are in there. And I hope they succeed.
Matter of fact, you know, have you ever been to Colorado Springs over in there's a big one. It's huge. It's been there for several years, and it's kind of like a small. It's kind of like a small thing of what's up there in Springs.
Well, I used to go to the one by Sheriff Beach. It was really nice. It was a 2-for-1 one. So I hope they succeed.
I hope so too.
The one thing, I've been there at my shop for 14 years. The one thing I have no objection with.
Oh,
And there's so much that could open up and be successful.
you know, I really hope that we're working right now on trying to figure out getting money for that commercial space green project. So people can go in there as well. So we've got to come up with the money for that. I think we're okay, but we can do that. Matter of fact, yesterday we talked with Carol Marshall. She's the regional Dolan representative for Surrey, and trying to figure out all this money that's going around. I think there might be something available there to help us.
I hope so. I always said I wish, you know, and this has nothing to do with it. The amount of people that downtown that sometimes I don't think other people realize how many people are coming to Trinity. And I don't, and you as the city council or the city, we work all day. We don't see that, and we don't talk about that. And it's just truly, I'm still very overwhelmed that the people that come to Trinity. And I'm going to say it, it's not about the cause.
No, it's not.
No,
It's not about the marijuana.
it's not the people out Springs or Denver, you know.
Well, just like I was talking to Bob Bingham, you know, like I said, up until his COVID thing, you know, I was going to Denver quite often, and just the interest that there is across the state, it's really amazing just to listen to people. People are asking questions. What's happening in Trinidad? Why all this ruckus? What's going on down there?
And they come down to see for themselves, and they actually really enjoy it. They enjoy the buildings, they enjoy the people, they enjoy the things that come down here. They're getting out of those big cities, and the people that are coming down from Denver to visit College Street, they want to go to a slow pace. They don't want to get out.
Well, you're right. You know, that's what's interesting. You probably understand Nebraska, what's happening across the country. People in metro areas, a lot of them are trying to get out because this COVID-19 scared the hell out of them. So between that and just living, you know, the congested life that they live in Denver, Colorado Springs, they're looking for, like you said, a slower pace of living. Matter of fact, I was just talking to a lady here, and she is a therapist. She's Lambers, Muscarella.
Okay.
She and her husband just moved back to Trinidad. She had a private practice in Springs, and they just moved back in Springs. But, you know, when I was working at the lumberyard 2 years ago, I saw several people that lived here years ago. Well, you're originally from here, and so you probably see some of these people.
A lot of them. Or I know a couple people, which is amazing me, out of Denver, that they have a second home here, and they're coming out of Denver and they come in for the weekend.
So where are you seeing the majority of the people coming? Are they out of Denver, the Texas area?
I see a lot of people out of the Denver area. I see many people out of Springs area, and I see many people out of Lubbock and Amarillo. And Arizona is right now been very popular in my store.
Really? It's interesting. Have you ever done one of those things where you have like a map and you put a pin or something up
No, but I should. I've always wanted to do that. I always wanted to do that. Don't remind me of stuff I wanted to do. You know, before we used to have a little book where people could sign in. That little map is the perfect thing.
Yeah, get you a map about this big, you know, get
In my last couple of years of the business, that's what I should do. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That you told your place.
The building sold. That's right. So the big quantum fence is the space here is going to be open for me to move in across the street.
Oh, nice.
Or do I retire?
Oh, okay. You're too young to retire.
Oh no, Phil. Yeah, we don't know yet. That's up for major discussion.
So the people that purchased your building, do they have any plans for it?
They're going to put an art studio.
Are they really? Well, you know, there's between the recreation and the art community, it's really beginning to blossom.
Oh yeah, they are. It is, and I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to have people across the street. I'm very excited because I've been down so in for a little while by myself. Last year I just took out also 2 years, and I'm excited to have neighbors down there like that. I'm excited. I wish Face to Fake was opening tomorrow, so
We're hoping we do have a contract that we're working with right now. Just trying to, because this, like I said, we had a big conversation yesterday with timing with the money being available, so that you got to be careful with borrow money, because sometimes you can't expend, you can't get reimbursed. You can imagine some of that money, as you know, to get your own money, otherwise you will get reimbursed. So you got to be careful.
and the highway's starting to get.
Yeah, matter of fact, the 9th, I believe.
Yeah, that's actually exciting. That's a major difference.
Have you seen the design of that?
Yes. That is going to be amazing.
They're going to have the design on the 19th, I think, at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I always said, and I just would like people to realize the amount of people. One of my biggest things when people say we've got to put everywhere on the highway, those people that are saying that don't really know what's coming on the highway, because there are big time.
Hey, Pat.
Hello, Pat.
Come and join the conversation. Have a seat.
That's what Tom told me to do.
I'm going to bow out pretty soon because I do have to go to work. Today is not my work day down at the Farmers Market. My work day is tomorrow. And speaking of Farmers Market, I want to thank all the board members that I have. We have really good board members, so we're taking turns. Thank you. Thank you to all of them. They have been a great help. We each have a role. Each week, when a new manager comes on, I take over next week. Kathy is this week, so it is really, it is a major difference.
I want to say, thank you for pulling it all together, guys. I know people, like last year, people were wondering, is it going to happen this year?
Is it going to happen again? And one of the reasons we don't have a lot of vegetables, and I'm going to make it known that some of our vegetable people just aren't ready. They're just not ready. But I did get another call from somebody for vegetables today. They might come next week. So it is good. But they're just, like Mary said, they're just not ready to do anything. So it's hard, but we will get them by the middle of the summer. We will have them. And even though without them, this has been a great farmers market. And the turnout has been wonderful. And now the sun is out again, and people will start coming down here. I think that the weather kind of scared people away today. Between the wind and the clouds, they went, oh, there's not going to be anything.
Oh, it's better than yesterday.
Yeah. So, but it's been a great turnout, and the vendors are all very pleased. So come on out
All right.
to the farmers market. Thank you, guys. I'll go to work now.
Thanks, Camilla.
You're welcome.
Pat, you're gonna have to slide over so you're in the shot.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Camilla.
Thank you.
Are you still videoing?
Yes, we are.
Come sit.
Might as well have a seat.
What are we videoing for?
Advertising Rotary selling peaches. That's what he set up for, just Rotary.
That's for you. There's change in the bag.
Okay. Got it? Okay. Mr. On top?
Anything you want to talk about?
You gotta have a seat though.
Questions? Questions for me?
I don't have any questions for you. I don't know what's going on in the government. That's politics.
Well, we can make it non-political. That's a whole different world, We can make it about Trinidad, and
We'll talk about dog training.
let's talk about dog training.
We'll talk about bird dog.
Okay?
Are you filming right now?
I am. You're live on YouTube. Trinidad Times TV 71. Like, share, and subscribe.
Okay.
Jim, so you do what? Bird training?
I do bird dog training, and I do it for myself because I have the time and my dog just thrives on it. And so I just met a person here today who has dogs that are bird type dogs, and she is familiar with all the stuff, and she wants to help train so we can help each other train our dogs. And then I have another couple of people I train with up in La Vida. They come down here, and sometimes I go up there to train. There's another person in Olsenburg who has, and all these people have labs.
You know what's interesting is that, like I was talking to Bill, a lot of people don't really know what's available in Toronto. Get out, like you say, your dog's a deal here. When something pops up, you know, so in case you don't get the appetite.
No, because it's a fun thing. It's a social group. We meet, and I also belong to the Hunting Retriever Club, Southern Colorado Hunting Retriever Club, and we train at Pueblo Reservoir from February through May up there. Yeah, there's about 40 of us that are members. So,
Do you have a dog?
Three.
So has he trained them?
They would not know what a bird is if it landed in their face.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have a little, they're all goofy dogs. A Bichon and a Shih Tzu and a Mutt.
And a dog.
And they're all goofy.
Okay, how old are they?
One's 14 and blind. She's the baby. She's carried everywhere. And then I've got a 10-year-old, and I think the other one's it's a household.
my lab is 70 pounds. He just turned 5 this week. And my wife has a 4.5-pound teacup Yorkie, and she's the boss.
Usually the little one turns out to be the boss. I was talking to somebody the other day that had two dogs. And one like, one was a bigger dog and one was a little dog. And the little dog would get giant horse, I guess. The big dog would back away.
Oh yeah, the lab wouldn't hurt that lab would not hurt that little Yorkie, for anything. So I gotta go. My wife is waiting
How about
in the
you,
bar.
Phil?
So
Anyway, good talking to you,
you're
Jim.
up. So
I'm headed over that way.
okay. So all your change and all the orders are inside there. Change is in the very back. All right, we'll see you guys.
All right,
Take care.
How about you, Phil? What about your pets?
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
Siberian Husky.
Oh, this is not a good time of year for a husky, is it?
I'll tell you what I have to do with it because we have a big area on the back there. I have to stick. It's a big area. What I do during the middle of the day, keep my swimming pool. I go out there and keep the water in there. Keep the water, keep the fan. And then I go down and I wet the ground. Have a little bit of fence and stuff. I wet it down so that she can lay down and sleep good.
So she's comfortable?
Oh yeah, she's comfortable. She's spoiled.
Well, let me put a word in from Noah's Ark, and that is, be careful with your pets in the summertime. They can't tell you when they're overheated and give it to you. Need attention. So please, especially outside or in your backyard. So sure.
And if you're my suggestion is if you're a new pet owner, the best thing to do is call the animal shelter. I've got a new pet. What's the best way to care for this particular time?
Right? Yes.
That's what you should do. That way you're not guessing what's the best care for.
Well, and absolutely, part of our new shelter is going to be an education room dedicated to just such things as new owners coming in after they adopt their dog to see what's the next step. What do they need to know?
A couple of weeks ago, I had to go down and try to get hold of one of the contractors for the first position that I had. I could talk to him about air conditioning and stuff. I went in the building and it's pretty amazing.
Isn't it? It's going to be really, really nice.
So I hope they're supposed to be open, I guess, in 2 weeks. Hopefully, so keep our fingers crossed. It's going to be a nice facility.
We're gearing up for our grand opening. I have a promise from the governor and his partner, who is absolutely an animal lover. That is his interest, is animal welfare. And when they were down here, when the peak first was being dedicated, Marilyn came up to me, Karen Grego and I. He said, "You're from Noah's Ark." Somebody must have pointed us out, and we said, "Yes." He said, "I've been following you, and I've been looking. Your new shelter's opening up. I want to be there." We're like, "Oh, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you."
I'll tell you what makes me interested. The last 2 governors had a lot of interest in Trinidad. this governor especially, he's been down here how many times already?
He's genuine when he says he has a special feeling for Trinidad. He absolutely means it.
As a matter of fact, I saw him a couple of weeks ago because I went to that signing of that Senate Bill 238. We talked to him and he said, well, when he was down here. You leaving, Jim? And he said, I'll be back.
Yeah.
So we might be talking about this.
Yeah. I fully expect him to come. So all we need is a date to open and work.
Well, one of the things that I'd love to see is we get this Space Grade project completed and taken care of.
Yeah.
Have a big grand opening. I'd like to go back and invite then Governor Nicolas Center because he was the impetus of the Space Grade project and invite him down here as the third governor down here. Maybe Bennett and some of the other state legislators came down for that event. But we're probably not. It may not be until this spring or next year because we have that community space that we have to get for the steps.
I know. Yep. We're excited about that too. Getting that done and seeing the dignitaries give us a look. You're right. It needs a lot of attention.
Well, there's going to be. We'll probably have some local dignitaries in October. Last year, I'm going to be. Being on council, we've always needed an action committee, two-person. Well, I'm the representative to action committee.
Thank you for that.
And last year at the conference that they had, I was talking to a lady that runs it, and she was saying that they were talking about where to have the next conference. They were thinking of having it somewhere else. And I said, have you ever thought of having it in Trinidad? That's a consideration. So we are going to have that here this year in October. So I'm not sure exactly. So as you know, there'll be state representatives, there'll be representatives from all the mayors and city council people from the action committee area. So they'll all be here. So it'll be a good time for these people to see what's going on.
In a lot of ways, thanks to you, Phil, we're on the map. I think some people around the state didn't realize that Trinidad didn't end in Pueblo, but you've been representing us very well upstate. I haven't seen that ever here.
Well, one of the things that has bugged me, I'm on that Southwest Chief Commission, and it still bugs me to today, is every time we talk about the Front Range, they think it's Denver. So they talk about the Front Range in our commission, and I've come out pretty hard on this. And I said, the Front Range goes from the Mexico border to the Wyoming border. We need to start designating or saying the Southern Front Range or the Northern Front Range. Let's be specific. Because right away people say the Front Range is in favor of this, they think that automatically the Southern part is part of the agreement, and vice versa. So I think we need to start saying, there's two different parts of the state as far as the Front Range, and that's the Southern and the Northern. But those are the type of things that we need to continue to impress upon these people upstate that the Front Range is just not part of Springs of Vision. And there are other people that have agreed with me, because there's people like Springs, like Pueblo, that are on the Southwest Chief Commission that are in agreement with me. So now that this new district is going to come into play, we'll still need a representative from Trinidad. If the Council of Governments decides to leave me on there, I'll continue to push for that. Matter of fact, I'll be honest with you, through this district and the bill, we almost lost the seat. Because the reason being is Boulder wanted to eliminate it. Yeah, they did. And I stepped up and I said, matter of fact, Sal Page was one of the people that was writing the bill. He was the sponsor. And I went back to him and I said, hey, this is not that's a non-starter. I said, if we're going to talk about this district going from one end of the state to the other, Trinidad has to have a representative, I don't care if it's me or somebody else. We need to have a seat at the table. So they went back and made an agreement that Trinidad is a representative. We almost lost it.
Well, thank you for speaking up.
You have to do it.
and for representing us to where we're being recognized. I
Just to
think.
let you know, something else is we had when they did the new Amtrak, when they took the old Amtrak station down, and they did all the right here. People have been complaining that there's no place to sit, so people wait for the train to get off the train. 2014, there was money there. It went away. I don't know the reason why. It's political. But a year ago, I started talking to them again, and we will now be getting a new structure of some kind. This year, as a matter of fact, I've been talking to Amtrak because they're on our commission. That's where I started between Amtrak and CDOT. Matter of fact, I just talked to CDOT last week, and Bob. He's been staying on top of that with me, and they want to try to get that done this year before the snow. They're ready to build. We don't have to hire the contractor; they will do the work themselves. And CDOT is holding the money for that. So we've been talking to CDOT and Amtrak to get a new structure for that facility. So I mean, I'm not sure what that facility is, but you know it's $350,000.
Well, anything covered is going to be more than what we have now.
Oh yeah,
which is nothing.
Yeah. Matter of fact, there's one guy here in Trinidad that he's been bugging me and calling me last weekend at that opening. He says, Phil, I've been talking to you about a structure, where are we going to get it? And I said, it's coming.
Good. Thank you.
But, those are the type of things that, like I told council the other day, anytime that you are on any of these commissions,
I'm sorry, dude.
the
I'm
state
so
level,
sorry.
you need to keep your eyes and your ears open. Another thing that, just to let you know is happening is, was reported in the newspaper, reported about broadband. And if you notice right now, there's cable being laid from Pueblo to Trinidad. Right now it's right outside of Aguilar.
Didn't notice.
Oh yeah, it's right.
So it's coming.
It's by Bedlam.
Yay.
It's for CDOT. CDOT's doing it. And I had heard a few months back that it could be that Trinidad could tie into it. So when I went up to the Action 22 meeting, about a month ago, there was a gentleman there. I think he is the, I guess he's the specialist at for broadband for the state of Colorado. He's also worked in that capacity at the federal level. When I went to the state level. And he talked briefly about broadband, and I asked him at that meeting, I said, is it true that Trinidad could possibly tie into broadband? If it comes to Trinidad. He said, I'm pretty sure they can. So what I did is I said, let's set up a meeting and we'll talk about this. So last week, set up a meeting with Kim. There was a TV. Between Mike and myself and I can't remember who else was on it. And we talked about that. Broadband to everybody, it's kind of like, Tom might understand it, I don't. But the guy explained it to where really at 10,000 foot level made a heck of a lot of sense to me. And he said that once it comes through here, I'm not sure when, but we should be able to tie into the broadband.
See, if you weren't there, we never would have known about it. We would have been passed out. Thank you. You're on top of things.
There was another thing that happened last year at the conference. I met this lady from CSU, and we got to talk about some of the programs at the CSU level. So I said, why don't we put together a meeting with the college here? Matter of fact, takes care of the river. Ron Hepper, but anyway, there were about 3 or 4 people who put together. We sat down and we had another virtual meeting, a couple of college is working on some programs with CSU to bring them. That's why I told them, whenever you belong to, like I said, state agency of any kind, whenever you're just in a conference, keep your eyes and ears open. You never know what will pop up. just take their name, take their card, get into a conversation and say, would there be some mutual interest here?
I think every time we can bring ourselves up, meet people and greet people and tell them what we have here and come visit us and get some ideas going. But thank you for all that you do.
I think that's what the people expect of them here. I'm glad to do it.
No, it isn't. It's almost. It makes sense.
Run here.
Well, you're going to run again. My fellow Rotarians are giving me the snake eye over there.
They're bugging you, saying, where are you looking for work?
We're selling peaches today. They're fabulous Palisade peaches. Order now, and they'll be in August.
Ooh.
I better go over there before they come in.
Thank you.
All right. Good to talk to you.
Thanks, Pat.
Bye, Tom.
See, this is working out. You just never know.
That's always ready.
A lot of different interests as to what they want to know, what they want to hear. And tell them what's going to be done.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't really know.
You just get a sense that COVID subsiding somewhat. Although I know we have the Delta variant, but it's just, you can see the relief in people walking around and saying, hey, isn't this great that we can actually get out and socialize again?
Y'all are still alive?
We're still alive.
Yeah, you want to get Chris for the community talk?
You know what that is?
Come on in, get on camera. Looks like poop.
It's a dinosaur bird. Petrified dinosaur.
Really?
I got it.
Here's another tourism person that can talk about his experiences.
Well, he comes from Texas. And,
Yeah. Well, all Texas. We're all in Texas. Colorado.
yeah. He's just originally from where? Amarillo. So what do you see as the difference between the two communities?
Well, the obvious one is the green, but the people are. It seems we're here pressure. Texas is always really nice.
I finally did.
Pretty friendly. I mean, they were you get up here and people make you feel welcome.
Not Stumpshire?
I'm trying to get you to leave and everything else. And of course, I've been driving back to Trinidad, so we come through and see our
Ryan.
mom and my sister lived with my nephew's friend. Her husband was in the army. And we drive through here and she'd say, see something? Yeah. Stop. Cute cat. So I went on the way back. And on the way back, it'd be dark. We wouldn't stop. Years and years. So I made a point. And when I got old enough to come up here by myself, I'd always stop here. So when I retired, that was 3 spots I wanted to move to.
You know, it's amazing that talk to several people that have come here and they're just looking to retire someplace to move to. And, they say, well, we took so and so. And we decided on Trinidad. So it's good interesting. And, you know, you're talking about Amarillo, you're from Amarillo. And the life resident, like I grew up in West. That's where I'm from originally. And, I mean, for, when I was a little kid, we used to do a lot of domestic work for people up there and building houses for some of the people that have homes up there. And a lot of people that have been traveling from Amarillo since I was a kid.
But it's a friend of mine. He was actually president of the WRCA. That was down there. And he found out I was from Trinidad. He said we used to get on our Harley on a Saturday. We'd ride up, go to Bob and Earl, and then ride back there. 3.5 hour trip. And we did Bob and Earl. Of course, the view driving across the top of Mexico.
So, Chris, how do you like being on tourism?
Well, I love it. Tourism. Like around the Amarillo Civic Center for 4 years. Concerts and things. Still involved in tourism. And when I retired, working with the parts out of Austin. I did that. So when I got here, it just was a natural thing to do. See if I can help and get more involved. I love it. You've got a great board.
I was just going to say that. I'm getting a real addition to the board because being the liaison to the city council, I listen in whenever I can make the meetings. The input that you give has been tremendous. I really appreciate that. The input that you give is important. You have some insight because of what you've done before.
Well, I hope it brings up so many things that you do about it, big issues.
Right.
Work with the board, and so much of it is just people, and that's one of the things that the board is stressing, and you already see it. And a lot of the stores on the Main Street commercial that are so welcoming, and people come in there, and the hospitality, it brings people back. Hey, I ate too much money, but I'm gonna go back to it.
That's what I'm hearing. Sometimes people that I've known from some of the meetings that I did in Denver, they said, we've always gone by Trinidad, we stopped for gas, and we get done. He says, but lately, we'll stop by just to get gas, and we'll walk around just to put a little bit more in the lake,
I credit you for a lot of that too. I've been here this back 4 years. And the tourism that's coming north down is amazing. Not what people expect so much. We came here and there. You would expect Mexico and stuff, but it's really nice to see it coming from part of the state. And it's hard to get that I think so, and what's happening here, this place is like a clean spot. Somebody was texting down Austin, so this is kind of like, the big thing is keep Austin weird, so it's cool and everything else. So I think that's what's weird in the damn years. I don't think you're going to have trouble with that.
It's always been fun to connect to the community.
There are reasons that we have volcanoes. Depends on how far you get the metaphysical side of it. Like you, resident councilors have focusing on
Well, the amount of money that's out there right now, again, when earlier, today, and the biggest thing is, you all know, is there's a lot of money floating out there. Trying to wrap around it, see what is there, not only access, but there's a lot of time to use that money. That's critical part.
When we're lucky, because it seems like the focus is on real estate. You don't have the people that fight to keep it one of the things. Everybody sees it's going to happen. I'll be part of it.
Well, years ago, some of that mentality that was in here, but over the last few years, I think, when I decided to run for mayor, I started getting a lot of old people here. People begin to recognize that we cannot stay forward. Otherwise, we just go away. So people decide, I think people have decided, if we don't change, it's going to happen. We'll go away. So we need to reinvent ourselves. It's what we're doing today.
Well, and it's very important. Obviously, we're flooded with
You can touch my pocket.
because of the laws and what it does. Those are going to go away. Eventually, the other states are going to. Lawsuit is not going to be the novelty that it was, and some of that is siphoned and building the tourism side. It's happening. Adding to the restaurants, the restaurants that are Economic Development Department is working hard on doing some of that. It's we talk about it all day long. It's just a great place.
Yeah, you know, we talk about the traffic in the street. You see some downturn, it won't all go away, but we'll lose some over a period of time. And people have been asking me, they're thinking that it'll all go away. And I say, well, and they say there'll be some, but the other thing that we've done, we've been talking about the last couple of years, we knew that we had some would eventually get the green light. So we decided, let's take a look and see the amount of revenue that we're receiving per year, how much money of that revenue, how much revenue are we needing to be able to keep of that canvas industry so that it doesn't affect us. But if you look at the canvas industry, maybe we may be left with, let's say it's even if we have much or not, but we have all of the separate effects. With the tourism, the fishing speak alone. I'm not sure if you've seen what they've done 3 studies. The Seas did one and CSW did one. What they're saying is that we could get up to between 50 to 100,000 people coming through here per year. That will bring up possibly up to $13 million of revenue. So you've got one wing that may dwindle a little bit, but then you have something that's long-term that can pick up the pace. And that's what we really need to do. We need to have something that's sustainable. And tourism right now is really a very big sustainable industry. The amount of money that comes in the state of Colorado, as you know, the tourist is really good at that in Colorado. We're the first entry.
You cannot get into the state.
That's right.
Unless you're coming from the north. Literally have to come glad to see that way.
One of the things that I'm really glad to see is that Billboard has their tourism on the rise. I think that's terrific.
All my garden I can use they can eat that cook area spin directly later. We got to do it. Go back and make it in my house. All right, we want it down.
You're next, though.
Basically, find people that started like you started in Colorado. Yeah, and one of the things we're talking about now, one of the things you're going to run into is being in show business.
Like and share and subscribe.
Around this, black market side is always it's locked, so it was good. People are saying illegal, it's going to be all these problems. I don't see a problem. I think the community has taken it in. It's regulated. It's not the big evil thing that people thought. This area kids are not exposed. They're responsible about it. I think that's important. I don't think alcohol was treated that way in the day, and as it got older, and I think we would have less trouble with alcohol if it had that approach to begin with.
I had a call just last week from a mayor in New Mexico, which is a real border town. There's a border town way down south. And their population is about 40,000 people. They're scared to death of it. And the reason why is not because of it's happening. It's because of what the state of New Mexico has done. They don't know how. Like here, what we did is we took the Arizona train right down to Main Street Commercial. Drew a big circle of 1,000 feet. Anything outside of that, it's open for a industry. Everything within that, no. So right now, he said all these people are going in trying to buy buildings up downtown to put it in. And I said that you got to be careful with that because you're going to. And he said we're a community where people come in. It's walkable. It's a friendly community. It's a family type community, you gotta be very careful with that. And then on top of that, the state of New Mexico, if somebody wants to go in and put in, 100 businesses, they can't turn them down. No, it's wide open. It's like the Wild West of it. So it's kind of like, and then they're not allowing, other than through ordinances, for any control. And they don't even know how much money the state is assessing a 15% excise tax on it. But they don't know yet how much money the state is going to give the state.
That's the problem is they're going into it, they're not fair. And I don't think Colorado was that fair back in
Right. 14 now.
Yeah. But here we are now in 21, and Colorado's kind of got its act together. I mean they had to adjust some things to make it fair to allow the legal compete where you're going to be illegal.
The thing that I really believe that Colorado did is it allows you for each community to opt in or opt out. And then gave the community some latitude to first to allow they even say you have to have so many, you can't have so many, we were allowed to control a little bit. Sure, we had some quirks along the way, but you're always going to have that anytime you have a new industry.
I just really grateful that's in here. And I work closely with the city government. It's nice to see people that have vision and common sense.
So Tommy, what do you think about a river project? How do you think that's going?
I hope it works good. I don't get much chance when I tried fishing. That's where I'm that is, again, it's another reason for people to come out and stay there. Worked a lot with the American
agreement with the Greenway Foundation to do a vision project. They were here a long time. We're going to come back here. As a matter of fact, about 3 weeks ago at the community center they were here. Citizens were really bigger ideas on what they're based on the river. And then they're coming back and they've taken all that consideration. They considered everything and they give us some suggestions. They're ready to go.
Well,
the state is ready to go.
Water is attractive. And that's why this river is big enough.
Well, Gulfco's not really ready to go in. Well, and let's see the Greenway Foundation. They've been working with the Greenway Foundation for many years. So Jeff Shoemaker, who is, the CEO, I guess, of the Greenway Foundation, he's actually the one that's come down. They have a good track record with them. So they're ready to put some money in it.
Is there still the river rafting?
He hasn't been, because I think the water's been higher than what he wanted because they haven't released.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if you saw the newspaper, Christian Riley put in an article a couple of days ago. A big rainstorm we had a while back. It rained 36 hours and raised the dam 11 feet.
I went out to the lake fishing right after the rain. And the road's gone. Down it was so high, it was all muddy, a lot of sticks and stuff. He drove up and he was talking to another guy from the bicycle. And it was horrible because he gets different, but it's nice. Just adjust to that.
That's the reason why it's so dirty coming down the crab. That's why he's not able to crab because that water is pretty high. Pretty dirty. So he plans to do it.
A lot of debris. But it's so nice to have that. Look for your city, but look what's in the video.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is part of what they started with the trash. That river walk is
It's gorgeous. I've been there 3 times.
it's we're not that big. We have that much, but people like yeah, I don't know what plans are for eating establishments or
Oh, I've been down to San Antonio. It's like, you get the high. I've always gone down like in January, February. Perfect time. I've never been down here in the summer with San Diego. I had a niece down her husband with the stations in San Antonio. She was there for like 3 or 4 years. She hated it coming in the summer. But it was just so...
I've been in Austin where you could literally cut the air. Just so I thought the people were running that they were rain or something. Wet. Here it's nice. 60 to 85, maybe 90. First summer I was here, I think we hit 100 twice. I haven't seen it.
Not that common. Yesterday my wife had to go to Pueblo for a plane tour. It was 103. So it was scorching.
It's nice here. We had so much rain.
You know, as a life resident, I've never seen this much moisture in a year.
It's possible for a great fireworks display.
Yeah. Yeah, this year, like today, we've always had, it was real common many years ago, we would have a next spring or May for a week. And then we get periodic things in the summertime. And then we get another one like in late August. Yeah, another week of just no drizzle. But this year, rain.
Yeah, these once a week.
And even snow. We had snow 3-4 inches almost every week, every other week.
Yeah, I had 2 12-inch when I lived in Portland town about 12 miles. And I had 2 solid 12. I need to go see if I can sell something. If anybody actually saw this.
And what is that?
That is a petrified dinosaur turd. I like to set it on the ground and they come up, oh man, somebody's dog was in it.
Chris, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on tour. Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. See y'all later.
Mayor, we got a young entrepreneur that wants to probably frisk you for something. Quinn, come on over here. Talk to the mayor. Tell him what you're doing here. This is Mayor Phil Rico. This is a young entrepreneur that just tried to barter with me a little bit. He started here with nothing, he said. Tell him your story.
What are you trying to do, Quinn?
So I started with nothing, and then basically I was just working my way up, and my one friend last year, and so I was like, why not? And so I started with nothing, then I went into big and I am a big person there, and then I traded my friend for saying 10%, and then after 10%, I gave the guy that was just on, and for a piece of petrified wood, and then he also let me pick a rock, like a little rock, and then after that, I think I went down to 10, and I got some crystal wood, I meant a candle, and then I ended up making and I went to the jeweler and found a necklace. This bracelet that I still have, because I'm not trading this. And then after I got the bracelet, I still had the petrified wood. So I went back down.
I am the reminder that farmers market dues are.
Then I went down to the soap stand.
I bet half has to write you a
So
receipt.
you're a barterer, in other words,
Half
right?
never
That's pretty, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this
So you're going to try to venture into bigger and better things?
maybe.
Maybe so you like doing this, huh?
Yeah, it is pretty fun. I thought it was going to be a little odd, like getting out there and trying to like, hey, let's trade this for like, yeah, I kind of got to know it.
Well, it's kind of cool that you know, it sounds like you're kind of on your way to maybe one of these becoming a good entrepreneur. I can see it if you're doing it right now, I can see where you're probably teaching for you. It's good to see young people like yourself at your age to look at things. Because most women for your age, they don't look at things like that. You have a vision, and that's great for you. So what's your plans right? Just continue to do this marketing? Is that what you're planning on doing? Or what's your next move? Well, so what's your next move for the rest of the summer?
Probably just ride it out. I don't know. Maybe another farmer's market, I'll try it again, and then maybe I'll try and get out there more. Try and get out there. Maybe a website and trade things. And yeah, try and stay with one.
So what do you like to do for fun besides that?
Let my cousins do a lot. Like I go to the water park here. That's it. Drive a bike and outside. I'm not a big video game person. I don't want to be a lot of that. But when it does come to it, I'm like, so I do want to drive it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're not so big into the video games because that can take so much other time. It doesn't allow you to really expand your horizons into what you're doing. It's good to see that someone like you are doing something other than video games.
Yeah. Even if like video games, they can cheat life, but I'm not looking for this.
What grade are you?
I was in 7th last year. I'm going into 8th.
What school do you go to?
I'm in Pennsylvania, so
So you don't live here in Trinidad, or?
no, I don't. Some of my close family lives here. My grandpa and my aunt. Bill, I'm gonna go to the playground. I got a cousin here, and
So you're here for the summer, or just?
but it's great to visit.
I gave Dad that hey, she right there. And I told her the carrot water.
So tell me about Pennsylvania, where you from?
Usually,
Is it a big city, or little city?
it's kind of in the middle. It's kind of just a regular like town. It's close to the city. It's close to Philadelphia. So, and there's like regular, like everybody kind of, not everybody knows each other, but there's like a picnic really friends that so often hang out with us over there. I like that.
Do you like living there yet, or
Yeah.
do you like Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Is this the first time you've been here, or?
No.
Gabrielle,
I'm gonna go to the playground. That was my favorite playground. Colorado had good crush on me.
Keep coming back then. I fish before. Catch anything?
No, it was late at night. They were getting close to the shore, but they weren't biting the shore.
Sometimes there's a thing about trout, they get kind of lazy when it gets hot. I think the fish not real deep,
Yeah.
so the fish can kind of lay low. catch them early in the morning and see if
They enjoy it. When we were going there, we saw the shop a couple trout. I would. I had a good time though. Very well. That didn't really give me that experience over there. Like, I loved it. So, probably again.
Madison, I heard you like it.
Well, I'm originally from this area. Actually, when we went to Wine Lake, we were down the whole west.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where I was originally. When I got married, stayed in music and been around my life. And decided that I worked for many, many years. Columbia. And in 2015, I decided to run for mayor. So it's been interesting and being able to meet people like yourself and other people that come into the community. So it's, thank you. Appreciate it. Good talking to you. And good luck to you.
I'll see you.
Well, Mary, you just never know.
That's right. That's right. Hey.
We started, and as soon as we got started, people showed up, and we've had some great conversations. So it's waited a little while. We talked about a few things, and you know, somebody else shows up, and we sit down and chat. So this is what I was hoping for. Just have few conversations with people, and you know, find out what they're doing, and tell them what's going on in Trinidad. That guy is gonna grow up to be another Bill Gates or something.
And even with Seventh Getty, that he gave into this bartering thing. Someone that age, I traded this for that and that for this.
There was a video several years ago, some young guy that started basically like that. He traded his way all the way from like a motorcycle into a car. He just kept flipping and he was like, I'll trade you for that. And it just got higher and higher and higher. So,
you know, years ago I worked with a guy who wanted to live in existence, maybe 30 years ago. He was here from Arizona. He had a friend that had a trading company in Arizona. And of course, down there at the big thing, the trading post, I guess it was a reservation. And there was a Indian woman. They had that whole woman. She wanted a new truck. He said, I'm going to get you a new truck. And of course, the guy knew that he had no money at all. She spent an entire year, this is what he told me, an entire year weeding a rug. She took that rug to a dealership, traded it for a new truck. That's how intricate and how fabulous this rug was. How true that story was, but that was the story that was told to me by this guy.
we have in our building when you walk in, you've probably seen it, but we have a native that was done in 1977. It looks like a painting. It was Mary Furlan's sister who did it back then. Won like second place or something. The county fair or state fair or whatever. I have the ribbon. So I haven't looked at it. The people's skills and bartering skills and everything. It's like amazing what you can do. You know, set your mind for that.
There was a gentleman, their investor, right there in front of the plaza, running a mile this way. He's one of the guys in there, but he worked in the mine with my dad, retired, same time my dad did. And he decided to become a weaver. And he did some really beautiful work, and he did that for 13 jobs. As a matter of fact, up until a few years ago, that sign,
You want to come be on YouTube, Karen? You want to talk to the mayor on YouTube? We're live right now. Come on.
That's How are you? Good, how are you? Brenda, how are you doing? Brenda, how are you?
Good. Good to see you too.
What have you been up to?
Am I live?
Yes,
Yeah, you're off camera right now. You're just to the. You want to come sit down for a minute?
No, I really don't.
Come on.
No, we just went back this Deborah's still doing well. Patrick's still in little pieces.
How's he like that?
I think he's going to run one more for one more.
Because I saw him the first year he was on he was on the policy group for Tim Allen. I haven't seen him there since.
Well, he didn't make it the last. That's kind of what got him going, and so he's hopefully one more time.
Did they do 2-year terms or 4-year terms?
It's so it's one term is 3 years. So then he'll go.
So we term limit after 6 years?
I think so.
So here we're term limited after 8 years. And I've got one more term I can run this fall for another 2 years. I wish it was 4 years, but it is what it is. It was good to see you. Okay, you take care. All right.
Bye-bye.
You know that it doesn't seem possible. It seems like you just got started.
You know,
It goes that fast.
it does, you know. Like they say, you're here in this world for just a moment in time. It's only going to be, when you're in the 4.5 years, another 5.5 years already.
Yeah.
So it's going by quick. We look back at all the changes and things that have been happening. It's astonishing. It's been good. It's been interesting. I've enjoyed it. I think a lot of people ask me, what do you like the most? The enjoyment that I think I found is getting out, raising our hand at the state level, meeting new people, and introducing the Trinidad to people that have never been here before at the state level or other meetings that I've gone to. And just, I enjoy meeting.
Well, in the future, I mean, how important is it for the mayor to be involved in?
I think if you don't get up and be involved, you are missing the boat. You really are. Because you need to be knowledgeable. You need to be able to reach out. You can't go up there and be a wallflower.
Right.
You need to be out there and say, you know, you need to be able to ask questions. You need to be ears open.
Braxton!
You can't really
Answer yourself!
the importance of it. It really is important. Because you see other people up there, they're doing the same thing that you are. And they not recognizing the same thing. So, why not?
Well, so I mean, this isn't really your job description, but you took it on anyway.
I took it on. And actually, you know, that is one of the reasons why I decided to do it. Was I knew that Trinidad needed to be recognized as a community. And I said the only way we can do that is if I get into the mayor, make some inroads at the state level, start to do. And I'll tell you, one of the best things that I think that we did in 2018 was when we hired our lobbyist, Judy Wright. She has gone way beyond, I think, some of what her job description is for us. Whenever she knows I'm in Denver, she'll ask me, she said, Phil, is there anybody that you want to meet? Is there anything that you need to do? And she has been up there as a lobbyist for 20 years. She's very well respected. And she's been able to connect me with a lot of people at the state level. A lot of times we're just walking through the Capitol and she'll say, this is so-and-so, and just introducing me to other people. So that's where a lot of these connections that I've been able to make. I've done from this state. It's brought me this amazing concept. How many people at the state have connections to Trinidad? Whose family? So my grandfather was from Trinidad, you know. I have an uncle that lived there. My father used to live there. It's crazy. So that's what's been interesting about this whole thing. You meet people with a lot of support.
So you're running for office again this fall. Let's see if you get elected. What do you think of maybe? Let me step up. Hold on to this a second, because I think this is a runner. So I'll be right back, guys. 1 second.
going on here?
So, just leave them on the counter there.
We're on
and,
YouTube.
and I'll be in.
You know YouTube is? Yes.
I mean, about 3 or so.
Oh, that's like what's
Thank
your
you.
name?
Everything okay? Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, sir.
Okay, cool.
Very, very good. You got a multitask.
Oh, yeah, you do.
So this is my thought. You know, you can't be careful there. You're going to. You know, I proposed at one time. I really think as much work as the council is doing, more so than what they used to with everything that's going on, they probably deserve a raise. But two questions. Do you think maybe we should have a discussion of the mayor doing a full-time job? I mean, you have completed this, I suppose.
It is a full-time job when you really think when you really look into it. It's not just prepare the meeting, go to the meeting.
Right.
It's a full-time job. I know. I sit there 24/7. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night.
Right.
Thinking I'll get up and I'll write things down.
Right.
I'm in church. I'm sitting there. Sometimes my mind wanders.
Right.
Sometimes at the grocery store. Walking through town. Just thinking. I'm trying to think ahead.
Right.
What is next? Or what could be next?
Right.
You need to start a vision as to what can this community become.
Right.
You really, that's the way you need to think of it as far as the mayor's job. That's the way I think of it.
So let me play a little bit of devil's advocate. Some people are going to say, well, maybe that's the city manager's job. My answer to that was I don't think he has time. Or if it was a her, I don't think they'd have time to do what you're doing.
No, matter of fact, a lot of people say, what do you think of the strong mayor? I don't believe in the strong mayor because I think there's two different jobs to do. Because your city manager is the person that operates the day-to-day processes of your community.
Right.
Your mayor is your face of your community. That mayor, he or she, is the person that does exactly what I'm doing.
Right.
Is you reach out to your community. You reach out to be involved in an organization at the state level, going to other communities, the community. You are the face of the community at all times. So you cannot be a mayor and be making those daily decisions like the city manager.
Right.
So there has to be a break.
Well, do you think maybe it should change a little bit, the job description of the mayor? And maybe make it, I mean, I understand why they put it in 2 years. I think that was done back in the 90s. I think when I got back in 92, I think it was when they rewrote the charter. And from my recollection, I think they went from 4 to 2. And I can understand some of the logic of like, what if we get somebody that's bad, then we don't have to deal with them. But do you think it would have been advantageous if we didn't have to run everything?
I think for me, I think it would be good. I think it would be good. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe extend the term limits, maybe for the mayor if you have a good mayor. If you have a bad mayor, you understand to give him a boot.
Right.
But if you have a decent mayor, to maybe extend it to maybe 12 years.
Right.
Because sometimes it takes several years to move your process.
Right.
If you have vision of what and along with your council, and to move an entire council and the community along, sometimes it takes more than that.
So maybe we could, after this election cycle, maybe we could have some discussion.
Sure. First, I would have to be a charter change for the community. So I think it might be worthwhile. I know that there are some small communities that don't have anything.
Right.
I met mayors that have been there for 20 years. They've been around a long time.
Right.
But maybe it's just a small town.
Right. But I don't think it hurts to have at least a discussion.
Yeah,
You know, and then find out if a lot of people are against it, then okay, it doesn't fly. But
I think 4 years, I believe it should be changed back to 4 years.
right.
And there's pros and cons, like you said. get a bad mayor, just like you get a bad council person.
Yeah.
A lot of people like me say, what's your limits? What's your term limits on city council? And I tell them, well, city council is 4 years, mayor is 2 years.
Right.
They say, why? And I said, well, I just don't like the mayor giving the booth quick.
I just think it has to do with some of the politics that happened back, before, and people are probably reeling from, like we don't want to have to deal with that.
Look what happened in 2012.
Work done. So, at one time liquor was illegal, and then it was legalized again. And maybe we just need to have a conversation of like,
well, the thing about it is your constituents need to look at whether it's the person or the mayor. They need to pick the person they know will do the job, not because he's a local guy and everybody likes him.
right.
So you need to find out who they feel will really do the job.
Right.
That's really the key.
But it has, you recently retired not that long ago. It has literally been a full-time job. That's
Oh yeah.
of your own volition.
Yes, it's my own volition. It's just because I take it on as serious because it has to be a serious. It's a serious job.
Right.
If you don't take it seriously, if you're going to miss meetings and just say, well, what the heck, hey, let's go along with this, let's go along with that.
Right.
If you don't do that, you're not doing justice to the job.
Right. What most rewarding would you say in your 5.5 years?
Most rewarding thing, there's been a few that I've been able to accomplish. Just to let you know, most people don't know this. But when the Space Trade Project came around, it was 2017. So we got involved with the Space Trade Project. We had to go for the $10 million shop on the space. Well, at that time, I didn't go. Somebody else did. But I got up there, and it was because one of what I gathered, one of the people that was on the field that went up there, he kind of turned off the people at Chapman, and we got turned down for the tax credit. So the next year, we decided, well, we have to be in there by September. So we decided to go out with again, and we had a meeting called our Spain. And all the people that were there, 7 or 8 of them, they asked me, who do you want to represent Trinidad at this meeting in Chapman? And I said, I will go, Carol will go,
And it's going to take you.
one guy from the Space Station. So we went out there,
Hannah's in charge
we came
right
back,
now.
of course, we were successful in getting that $10 million. $9 million tax credit. So that all went well. Sarah Marshall at the time, she was our director. It was like about the 15th, somewhere around the 10th to the 15th of December. She called me up in the morning. She said, Mayor, we got a real problem. She said, we have an $800,000 gap. But if we don't come up with that money, we're going to lose this. We're going to lose the Space State project. What can we do? Yeah. The thing about it is we had to get this money by the end of the year. So we had about a first in December. So we had like a 15-day window to come up with this money. And I said, okay, let's pull back all the people that have invested in all the money. That was Chapman, that was Trinidad, that's getting off the road. Not just the people from the base foundation and and I said, I don't think we have to get your strange agenda. Put it together. So she put it together, we all met in Denver. Sat down at the meeting and I told everybody, I said, we have to get this done. The quickest reason is the governor designated Trinidad as a designated project. We can't let that through. Furthermore, the city of Trinidad has already designated a lot of money into the community, so we need to get this done. We all started putting our heads together. We walked out of there with some potential. And that was on Monday. And some of them had to go back to their boards and commissions to say, let's ask for the additional money. Well, by Thursday or Friday, Tara called me up, just static. We got $800,000 to do the city fund, and we decided, we put in an additional, it was either 150,000 or 200,000 into the project, additional money. And then we came back and they all put in money into the project too. Plus, again, was it OEDIT? Came back and they gave an additional $200,000 to the project.
Oh wow.
So that was one thing that I was very proud of, that I feel like I might have been integral in that.
Right.
I've also been involved with the Peak project. Pretty much how that started was that one day, Jay and I were sitting down, and Jay asked me, says, Phil, what do you think about just a biplane on top here at Fisher Peak? And at that time, we were only looking at 4,500 acres. And of course, I went back to council, and because Greg Sun was city manager at the time, and I proposed it to city council, and they all looked at me like, what? What do you mean?
I was there, I remember.
What do you think about it? And of course, after discussion, they gave the green light. So then everything was fine, and then like January, guys from PPL and H Conservancy, they came up and they said, well, how do we buy just the whole dog on 19,200 acres? I said, I've got to go back and see if we can get that kind of support from city council.
Right.
Went back to city council, and they looked at me like, you got to be dreaming, you know?
Right.
Well, after some good discussion, you know, in the executive session and the whole bit, they gave the green light. We are here today. It was because of the support that the First Republic and Nature Conservancy, and they said this multiple times, that they had looked at it years ago, but they didn't have the support that they got now.
Right.
With the city getting involved. So, and they being able to help promote that in good time. Those have been two things that I feel very close to me.
Right. Going back to that space to create, what's the total cost of that project?
It's going to be close to 20 million.
So that money that you raised, that what, 800,000 saved the $20 million.
It saved that $20 million. And we wouldn't have gotten that money by the end of the month. It would have gone away.
So skipping now back to the peak, you're part of one of the Club 14.
Yes. I'm also, there's still the leadership group of CPW, GOCO, Special Programs, Nature Conservancy, City Council. So I am the representative, I've stayed on as representative of the leadership group. And of course, I'm part of the Club 14 group.
Thank you. I got a chance to interview Greg last week, and I knew some of this stuff, but there was some of it that, you get a piece here, you get a piece there. He summed it up pretty well. It's like, we could have gone in a whole other direction. I mean, it's the first thing that I saw when I was coming down on the bus, and I was sitting behind the bus driver, I'm like, what is that? I want to climb it. That was January of 1982, and I still haven't climbed it. I want to get up there.
Greg was pretty important at the beginning.
Right.
Because he was part of the group that went up to the 14 that went up there. We took it on that he would be the point person. From there, of course, it was Tom and Linda Perry on that group as well. Well, it was Tom Perry that put Greg in touch, put them in touch with Greg.
Right.
To begin the discussions. And of course, after that, everything just meeting after meeting, we just begin to snowball. Getting the CPW. CPW was kind of there at the beginning, but they would stand back.
CPW is
Colorado Parks and Wildlife. So they would kind of stand back and listen to everything. But as time moved on, they became very interested.
Right.
Of course, I think when they decided to jump in wholeheartedly, and then of course the governor decided he wanted to make this the 42nd state park. So that really cemented the entire project. And that was kind of worrisome. Okay, if we're going to have this 19,200 acre project into that, how are we going to manage this as a city? of course, when CDW said, well, we'll take it on. And then the governor said, we'll take it on as a new park.
Right.
They're like, whoa.
Yeah.
We just escaped the major deal with it. Yeah. So anyway, it has worked out. Very happy that about it anytime a project like that comes around, it has to be a partnership. It's not one person, it's not two people, it's not three people. It's a partnership. Because the amount of people that have been working behind the scenes.
The word that you used is, I think, one of Jay Shemian's biggest words.
Yeah, kind of partnership. It's just like this vision and project that we're trying to do together.
Right.
We have Julie Knudsen. He's going to be part of our partnership with that as well, too. So there's going to be partnerships along the way in order to make the big things happen. Right. From a small little seed, just like the Bible, you seed and it can grow from there. That's a really that's a good example of what can happen when you get people that can have the same vision. And that's one thing I would say is that we have been very fortunate with this leadership group. Is that from day one that I know we as a partnership do not have any difference. As far as CPW, maybe there's people there to go back and forth and what's going on. But as far as the five partners, it has been like, it's just been one road going forward and no steps back.
Right.
It's been interesting.
Name those five partners.
Local, Pressure Public Land, the Nature Conservancy, all our parks and wildlife, and City of Kingston. They're the first five partners in so, we said they've been people ask me, well, what do you like about being part of this? And I said, I made friends with so many of these people along the way. To me, that's been invaluable. Just meeting new people and with a vision. Everybody with the same vision.
Right. Well, we certainly had the assets, but with the people as part of it, and God bless them for taking care of it the way they did. But gosh, my feeling is just we boom and we bust, and I think this is something that's if you guys manage it right, we'll grow steadily.
Right. Well, that's the thing is that we're spending, and we, people on tourism, is that the billions of dollars that come into this state in the tourism industry is huge.
Right.
So we're the first ones in the South. So why not do something local here where they come over and they say, wow, I can do this and this. I have been working with the owner that's since about 2010, 2012. Because my wife and we were friends with everyone. And back about that time, I was working at the lumberyard there. And people were saying, how can I access this people? Why can't we go up there? And this is privately owned. So as friends, started talking to us. I said, is there any way that maybe we could develop something with the city where maybe they can control who goes up there or whatever? And at the beginning, she was open to it. But she had a ranch manager at the time. And then he passed away. And after she passed away, she found out that he was doing some not so good things and she cut it off. Said maybe. She got very frustrated. She said, all I want to do is sell it and get out of it. So then this whole thing came out. So I've had some minor discussions. She was very reluctant at the first time to put her into a conservation reason up at the beginning. She told me that. She said, I'm not too good. I'm not too cool with conservation.
Okay.
So,
does that take it off the tax rolls?
yes, it does.
Okay.
But it does, but the state with
Payment in lieu of taxes?
the county, they will be legal.
Okay. It's such a big ranch land, it can't be that much. The revenue could have been that much for the government.
No, as a matter of fact, this when we started talking about, because the county was really reluctant. They were not on board with this. And they were curious about, hey, how are we going to get paid to get our tax revenue for the county as well as the special districts. So at that time, it was Greg. So I asked Greg, I said, why don't you go down and let's find out how much, what all the taxes on a yearly basis for that property.
Right.
And I was thinking, $25,000-$30,000 a year. It's like $4,500 a year. That's all it was. That's all it is.
Okay.
And it was like, and the reason being is because they call it it's undeveloped and agriculture area.
Right.
That is why.
So it's got to be local.
So the tax rate was ridiculously low. It's like, okay, if that's the case, it shouldn't be a problem as far as the taxes go.
Right, because the revenue that's going to be generated just from the other businesses that are going to grow from
So
that.
we had actually talked to the city that we would reimburse the county and no big complaint on a yearly basis for $500. So then this whole other thing came about. The revenue became non-existent for us. What has happened is TPL and each constituency have gone out and they've raised like $50,000. Somewhere in that, and I think they're continuing to try to raise some additional funding. And the county is controlling that money for the tax.
Win-win.
So it's a win-win situation. So like I say, I'll tell you what, the guys, Wade Shelton, these guys from the public lands, Matt Moorhead from the Nature System. Those two guys have been the ramrods behind this whole thing. How to get this money, where to go, who to look at, where do we find some funding for it.
Right.
They've been the two guys that have been very, very into this. I really can't give them enough kudos for what they've done.
Right. Well, and seeing that 40 years ago, I guess my thing is I would really like to see turn that light come up by there. It's got to be an incredible.
Oh yeah. To get it there. One of the things that they're planning right now, of course, there's just a minimal amount of trails up there, like 7 miles.
Right.
But they're planning on opening up another 20 miles next year. But they're also looking at a trail to go to the peak. And I think during the planning process, we've seen the design of where it's going to go. It's going to be an all-day trip.
Well, there's some point where you got to do a little bit of scaling. I've never been up there. Have you been up there?
I've not been up there. Right now, the way it is, you have to do some serious scaling. If you're going up that bayside, it's pretty difficult. You can get around with that.
Right.
But it's going to be kind of what I see is kind of on the north side. It's going to take a lot of Christian friends and all this stuff.
Right.
So it's a 3,600 elevation. Amen. How many miles it is from the top? 7 miles? I think it's 7 miles from the top. So it's going to be an all-day trip. And it's going to be pretty strenuous because 7 miles for a 600 elevation.
Do you remember Father Joseph Fisher? He was here in the 80s.
Okay, yeah.
He, being in my line of work, I knew all these guys. Fisher, in his 70s, was still very active. And I got to go up in the church steeple with him one time, which not a lot of people get to do. But I don't remember how the conversation happened. I have a picture of this. But we climbed the West Peak together. And so he said, we have to start, at sunrise. And we left here together. And at 70-some years old. And I had never really hiked any mountains before. So we go to the West Peak, and there's, the path all the way up, and you go through some trees, and meadows, and you stand at the base, but I've never done this before. So you look up, and there's like, you got this, and you think, the top's right there.
Good luck.
You get there, it's like, there's another one. You're like, well, the top's going to be right there. No, there's another one. And I don't know if there's 4, 5, or 6. But I just remember thinking, because it's kind of shale or whatever, you step on it, you slide back.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like you had to climb, you just had to step carefully. But gosh, he went all the way to the top. And we got up there by late morning, and it was something to behold, coming from the flatlands of South Dakota to the cornfields, to be able to hike up and just see the panoramic view of this area. So that's what I'm, like I said, I've always wanted to see Trinidad at night from up high.
Let me give you a good story. A couple of years ago, this Christian Peak project was very ongoing. My nephew was getting baptized in Pueblo. So anyway, he and I were sponsors. And that skip the father's name that was on. He actually was a Stoker's at the time. He ended up in Pueblo, and I guess he's been around. He ended up, there was another group that did the match, but then the actual service for the nights in the last was done by this priest I was here. And of course, he knew him real well, living in Stoker's. So we got to talking, and he says, "What's happening in Trinidad?" So I started talking about Christian Peak, and he said, "Boy, it's a beautiful peak." And he said, he was talking, he said, "Can I give you a couple of bucks to help do something for the peak?" So that was kind of cool, you know, because he's an avid, he was retired actually, that was his last service.
Oh.
And he's going to retire, and I think he's in Grand Junction.
Interesting.
But anyway, he wanted to give me a couple of bucks off of Christian Chagall, but I guess he's an avid outdoor person. I said, well, you need to look at this, we're going to have to come to Trinidad.
Well, the future is looking bright, and it has a lot to do with your vision. And thank you for that, Mayor.
Thank you for recognizing that.
Yeah, it's. I said I just came to visit, and I'm still here. But I made plans and got left, and it's taken me. It took me a long time to accept that, but I sure appreciate being here now. I think you were having a conversation with somebody earlier, and the traffic that we don't have, and the slow pace, you know, that people, Mel was talking about it. People are coming here out of Springs and other places just to slow down.
They are. Yeah, they
This
are.
is the one that caused you to build the new fence.
I came here from Denver. I came here from older and younger, and I just wanted to find a similar life to work from, or just a slower pace of living. That is it for me. So that's what's been interesting to hear. And people are with this COVID-19. The mindset of people has changed. It's scared the heck out of people. People have been dying from the virus. Hundreds of thousands.
Well, we'll see y'all later.
They're getting concerned as to where can we go so that we can, you know, where can we go that we can have a good life, you know, where it's easy for us, where it's interesting, and it's still, so I think that's what they're looking for. It's different. Because their life is important, rather than just the everyday pace of zooming here, zooming there, trying to get across the street. That's the way you live when you're in Denver, and you don't find other places.
You know, it's been almost 20 years ago. I had a friend that was a minister here. She was a woman. She traveled for 50. She says, you know, I don't like going to the East Coast because those people don't realize how rude and inconsiderate they are. Because I hate to even say this, but she says they're kind of like rats in a box. You know, they just don't realize how bad it is. And actually, one of the people, I think, on one of the boards was just out east for vacation. And he's like, you can't get anywhere. I mean, because people are out and about in traffic. And it was one of the touristy places. He said, we're spending all our time in the car trying to get from this point to that point. And I know some people are a little bit afraid that that may happen here, but I think that's a long way off.
It is a long way off. As you know, Trinidad at one time was around 14,000 population. And at that time, there were a lot of other businesses in town. And I really believe that we could get to that point again. It may take a few years, with the mine opening up, with this, I don't know what this new Indian dome will bring into the community. There will be other, I'm not sure what kind of employees they'll have, how many. But that's a start to diversifying our economy. And I keep saying this, one of the mistakes that was made by the city and the county when the gas industry came in, I looked at it, I saw the city and the county just sit back and say, okay, this is great.
Right.
When it's busy, when you're coming up, that is when you go out at the hardest.
Right.
You work that much harder because
To diversify.
because then people look at you differently.
Right.
Because when you're just sitting back on your haunches and saying, well, there's no place, you got to go get it.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying right now. Is we have to get our economic development. And one of the things that we're struggling with right now is getting a plan. We need a good plan. We need a plan to be able to reach out and get after it and go out and see. Sure, it puts a lot of stress on the staff, but it's the nature of the beast. And if you look at any community that's growing, they struggle with the amount of work that's done.
Right.
The nature of the beast.
Well, one thing you mentioned, I'm not a lot of meetings, but I don't know that much about what's going on with the union.
I keep trying to find out what's going on. I do know that they've done some test wells. And helium dome, I've known about it for 40, 50 years. For a long time. And I always said, why aren't they taking it out of the ground? Well, that big thing about a year ago or whenever it was, May, we got into it. So I guess they did some test wells last year. Well, I read in the newspaper sometime back where they had found out that there's no helium in the end of the wasn't. Really? Because it's not just a single dome out of it. It encompasses a much larger area.
Right.
So, as you know, helium is used for the aerospace industry, it's used for robotics, it's used in a lot of different things that I've never. I read that when they first started talking about it, they mentioned some of the things that they never knew.
Right.
And helium, right now, across the world, it's hard to find for that.
I remember reading a long time ago that the biggest source of helium was down by in fact, there was a big helium dome down there that they were running.
Well, and I think this could very well be,
We're close.
closer, 20 miles away.
Yeah. Interesting.
You take that helium dome, it's what, 40, 50 miles from town.
Right.
So there could be some connection. I understand that helium dome, I think they were saying it even comes close to home. So it's pretty massive.
Very interesting.
So I'm interested to see what that would be. Just like the mine. They had that weekend, right? We got some personal meetings with the owners. They're very big because of the metallurgical coal that high-grade metallurgical coal. And I was talking to Mark Gray, he's the CEO of the company. They were going to ship a train load out to China. I think by the end of this week or next week, China to get tested. To ship postage.
Right.
Of course, we know that right now, I don't think there's any place in the United States that is making high-grade steel out of iron ore. He says, I asked him, so is there anybody in the state that are capable of producing high-grade steel out of he said U.S. Steel was just not people. So I don't know if they're thinking maybe look at that. Because there are certain iron components But they cannot use recycled metal front. It has to be hybrid stick. That's what he calls it.
Is it always been this kind of pole?
And because they used to use it as a steel mill company.
Right.
And of course, there are a lot of some of the other places that burn coal. School districts around us, so they burn that to a pot.
Your father was doing that.
Yeah, my dad was a coal miner. He retired from the Frederick mine, which is the Valdez now. He retired there in 1960 when it closed down. My father-in-law was also a coal miner. He worked at the Frederick mine, but then he was still young. He moved on to the Allen mine. And then he retired from that coal. So my wife and I come from the coal mine.
I'm from the plains of Cornfield to South Dakota. It's hard to imagine. I think these are some incredibly brave men that went down there. To realize that you are so far underground.
Oh, yeah.
It's like being up too high in the air. It's like being underneath would I don't know how they did it. I really don't. So God bless those men that helped build this country by doing that. Because that's scary.
Yeah, it is. I'll tell you another story. You know the paintings that are in the Miners Museum? The big paintings. Well, when they came into town here, he and I went down here looking at it one day. And she was talking about the tour was supposed to end in another 30 days or whatever. And I said, those things get downstairs. So I went back and I talked to Thomas. In fact, there were four of us that were simply mining the county. There was Liz Forrest, Robert out of myself, and Anthony Cage. And they all, I know Joe, I'm not sure if Joe said, I think Anthony. And I started talking and I said, what can we do to try to keep them here? So at that time we decided to allocate $40,000 to purchase it. But again, there's a group that decided here's something that could stay here.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for that vision.
Those are little things like that can become visions.
Right.
One of the visions I'd like to see, I don't know if State Council will ever decide to do it. I wish, how they have the Tukas statue. I would like to see them do something with Brother Jones. If that ever comes around, mayor, I would personally say, let's invest in this. That would be the crowning glory, I think, of what that museum is like.
Right.
Because Mother Jones was such a good part of what happened with all that. I would like to see it. I know the miners, museums, we know that kind of a vision.
Right.
But I would like to know
I'm going to take a look at my camera here, and I think we've been talking for 2 hours.
I think so. I got to get one too.
But we are still, we're right at 2 hours. 2 hours and 2 minutes. I think we've done our service this morning, and I hope people watching, and it's on YouTube so they can go back and watch it. We're going to be up every Saturday. There's one weekend in September I probably won't be here, but my reason for doing this is just to help come out and get people out, because we all feel like we're breathing fresh air again. And it's good to see people. Hey there, young man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Did we even get this at the end?
His name is
Braxton. So, Mayor, thank you for all that you've done. Stop in again. We're going to be here every weekend, whether we talk for 5 minutes or 2 hours like we have this morning. I mean, all I thought was going to do is be you and I, and immediately we had people come up and saying, hey, and it worked out perfectly. So, thank you, sir.
I want to say thank you for doing this. This type of gets out to the world.
It does. It does. And
that's the whole idea behind it. That's the whole idea is trying to bring that notice more.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I enjoy doing it. I like talking to people, and I'm home a lot, so I just want to get out. All right, sir. God bless.
All right, thank you. We'll see you. Take care.